It is Ryan Kevin Morning Show with Wanda Smith. We are talking to Rozay.
I know.
Rozay.
I'm happy.
New project, first single with Chris Brown. How that collabo come about, man?
It was just one of them things I actually got with the producer who produced the record, Scott Storch, the young legend.
Scott Storch is back.
Yeah, Scott Storch back, baby. He back.
He back. For real, Rozay.
For real.
I mean, because he was gone.
I mean, for real.
He was way gone.
For real.
Okay, but he back.
My dog back.
Okay.
Like he never left.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. My dog back.
Okay, good.
You dig? He back. You know what I'm saying? And it's a, and that's what it is. That's what, I think that, what make it beautiful, just seeing Scott, his rise, you know what I'm saying? And just, putting himself back on. Because that's what he doing, you know what I mean? He still love to come to the studio, plug up his keyboard, then he have his barber come to start cutting and say, you like, come on, big homie, not in the studio, big homie. But, he just that type of free spirit, and I'm glad he did that day because when he played me this record, you know what I'm saying, it was most definitely a game changer.
Wow.
Now, and Wanda, he looks happy.
I was just getting ready to say that.
He looks happy.
I see happy on you. I do. And you know what? That warms my heart because I love to see people happy. She giving you sugar. She makes you happy. Are you happy right now?
Yeah, I'm happy.
What's happy for you?
Man, just where I'm at right now. What just my personal life, knowing you got somebody that's riding with you, that's really, really, really down. And, this day and age, you gotta reward that loyalty.
Right.
In ways you may have never have. And, even in instances right now where I'm in certain situations that I will overcome and come back and we gonna chop that up most definitely. Yeah. But just, putting everything in perspective and lining it up like a boss.
Well, we've seen it in the history of Atlanta. I mean, when Tip had his little issue, he had a big house and he said he could go from the gate to the lake.
Yeah.
That's as far as he could go.
I know.
But, you got lots of grounds. It ain't like you live in no apartment. So, you can walk around. It's all right. We understand there's things that happen.
We're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely going to make it and just keep everything, prioritized.
Right.
I was going to ask, and Ryan mentioned being happy. You're a guy that's, you live a nice lifestyle. What can you say to women out here, because this lady's making you happy? There are a lot of times we make mistakes as women. What is it that we can do or say that has changed your life because she's making you happy? Because I'm quite sure in the past, you're like, man, if she just do this and she stopped doing that and she stopped. Because most men say that. What was it about her that made you say, this is the one?
Just, just her being genuine. Just being somebody that always remain genuine, always remain solid. She talk a little slick, but I'm gonna work that out. You dig? But she just a beautiful person, and she always got positive words, and even in rough situations.
And
that's the key.
And everybody isn't happy that you're happy though.
Oh no,
they may not be, but I'm happy they not happy. Yeah, I'll keep it real.
How about it?
Believe that.
When you say you're happy, they not. It's because they feel like they deserve something, and what is it?
At the end of the day, I feel like they don't have what they want, which could be either a person, a spot, whatever it is. Personally, without them, you know what I mean. But I feel everybody's destiny lies within their own hands.
That's right.
You could take it how far you want to go. I'm not the beholder to your future,
right?
But I do want to always be your friend and be somebody you could depend on. Just being solid.
That's right.
Yeah.
So and you have we know about the history of hip hop, and there's always somebody saying something about somebody and somebody saying something. You kind of let it all play out. Is that by design?
Most definitely.
Why is that?
Because just being in the game, being in the culture, I always loved being at odds. Me watching Eazy-E, me watching NWA. I remember when Ice Cube first broke up with NWA. I didn't know how I felt about that. But when the records began to come out and I finally heard No Vaseline.
The greatest diss record of all time.
That's when I understood the beauty in misunderstandings and what it does for, certain fans and listeners. And I've always been a person that didn't mind being at odds with somebody. Oh, that's what you said. Cool, check this out. Right. You know what I mean? And that's how I love to make my music, because it inspired me too, just that competitive sport. Right. It inspired me, and I feel like early in my career, I jumped out there and made that clear with everybody. Mm-hmm. And I think everybody pretty much smart enough to know this ain't what they want.
So with the new album, Black Market coming out in December, what is it going to be as far as, because we know you do gunplay. We've heard some of the stuff that you talk about.
Right.
But I got a Rick Ross moment. I remember being in Bal Harbor, looking out, watching, it was a sandbar, and all these boats were hooked up, and they'd all got off their yachts, and they was all on this sandbar, and I had Yacht Club playing. And I was like, now, this Rozay right here, and Wanda's got a favorite Rozay song that she make a mix up all the time. What is it going to be on this album, man? Tell me what I can expect.
It's most definitely going to be a soulful album. I feel like I wrote this record to be more direct.
Right.
It's more direct. I feel it's going to be a mature Rozay album. Mm-hmm. I'm really giving some gems to the young brothers. I'm really talking about some things. Yeah.
Well, we looking forward to it. We got an actual date?
I actually have a date, but I want to give it as I get closer.
Gotcha.
As I get closer to the album. But I had to come see you, check in with y'all fans.
Man.
Y'all at the top of the list. Y'all priority for me. And December, it's gonna go down in a big way. Black Market.
We love you,
Rozay. People Station.
Love you.
103, man.
Bang.